This is 50 Shades with Jaye. Again, none other than your girl Jaye with the E. Don't forget the E. And here I have Trouble.
I'm extremely confused. Wait, are we live? Oh, okay. Well, hi. How's everyone doing out there tonight?
Thanks, Trouble. It's okay. It kind of snuck up on me too. We was up there chit-chatting. We have a special guest today here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is Kalandra. Came to hang out with 50 Shades with Jaye.
Woo woo! Alright, thank you all for tuning in. It's a lovely Friday. Although it's a little gloomy outside. But it's still awesome because it's Friday. We have the weekend to hang out and do whatever we want to do. Okay.
Is that right?
Yes.
So the weekend to do whatever you want to do?
Yeah, because during work it's like boo, 9 to 5, you get off, eat, sleep.
True enough.
That's
true
about
enough.
it.
Okay.
The weekend you get to sleep in, snore a little. Wake up at like 11 or 12. Then get your day started. It's no rush, you feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
True story. True story.
As you all know, I've been introducing my boxes lately. Facebook been tripping. They don't really want to choose the box I want them to choose, so I'm gonna have my guest, Kalandra, pick from a box. Whichever box you want to. So, Trouble, if you can pass her the boxes, which one?
That's so much work. I don't even want to pass these boxes. It's a whole lot of work.
I like random things.
You like random things, so that means
unexpected.
miscellaneous then, right?
Yes,
Is that what that means?
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake the random box.
How many you got? Like, just take all three of them. Just take them out. Just take them out. There you go.
Bigger
Cluster luck. There you go. Just take them out.
Just pick one without peeking. Pass them back to Trouble.
Too late. Just peek. It's fine. Peek. Take a peek. And choose out the three. Like, I feel like it was destined for you to choose out of these three, maybe even all three.
Manifest destiny.
There you go. Boom. I like that.
Yo, but then I ain't gonna have no more topics. Wow, still a lot of topics.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got lots and lots of topics.
Hot topics. All right.
So
what does it say, Kalandra?
Social media, likes and hearts.
I can dig it.
Okay, so you had to break
All
it
right,
down.
so basically, social media likes and hearts. So during a relationship, you have your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Again, you have them liking a post, hearting. Is this a heart? Hearting the post.
Yes.
Come on now, you
Or
can do it.
hi-hiing it. Angry, wow. So do it with.
You can do it. Come on now.
Is it a problem when? Don't correct me. Is it a problem when your
Say
significant
specific.
other?
They're
No,
not-
when
they're
your
not correct
significant
you.
other hearts another girl's post or another guy's post. Where's the dilemma at with that?
Good question.
Take it away, Kalandra.
Okay, so on Instagram, I guess it's an automatic heart. So that's pretty much similar to a like.
Okay.
However, on Facebook, that's really immature. So I don't think it's okay to heart a post. I feel like it's okay to like, but you go on a little extra. You want to be taking the extra mile, holding your finger down that long to get a heart. Like that's a little much.
But on
Like,
Instagram, you
and go.
double tap.
But it's different. You have an option on
Okay.
Facebook versus Instagram. So I feel like it's quite disrespectful. I've never been in that situation.
Okay.
Well, that I know of. But I would say it's quite disrespectful to heart instead of like. If you want to like and scroll and go.
Trouble.
You know it's a really delicate situation. Some people like are just insecure and they think that because you like someone else's picture that they're better than you and so on and so forth. So it's one of those really delicate things. Like in one of my past relationships, it was just simply like admiring the female anatomy and it's and she felt the ways about that. She was like, you should she made like a really big deal about it. Or let me not even say a big deal about it because to her it meant something. So she was like, so she was like, you need to unlike that. You need to unlike that photo.
Unlike?
Yeah, she was like, you need to unlike. She was like, you need to unlike that
She should have
photo.
picked. Never mind.
She should have did what? No, she should
What
have did
she
what?
should have did,
She
Kalandra.
gave you the boot. I mean, if you heart and stuff, or did you just hit like?
Well, no, it was on Instagram. So it was on Instagram.
I mean, it's kind of
whatever.
pointless. You can't like they don't have the options on Instagram for you to like hi or mad or whatever.
Right.
So it's just a double tap. It's almost like you're just liking it. Like if you go into the comments and then put like hearts on there, then that's a different story.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like it comes from within too. If you feel comfortable enough and with your relationship, a heart and like, it should not matter unless they're continuously liking the same girl, the same guy post. I feel like that's just my personal opinion. Like I haven't been in this situation in a very long time. a long time.
But and then Facebook hasn't had a little heart reaction for.
Oh, that's true too.
But I would say like it's not a big deal. But you go in the extra mile and make sure they see that you got this heart on your photo. Mm-hmm. We got some issues.
So how would you handle that situation if you was in a relationship with a guy and you see that he hearted some?
But you know, I don't go looking for stuff like that.
But what if it's just on your newsfeed?
But how would you know? Like, it would have had to been somebody I knew, like the girl, because for me to see it, I guess. And then you had to click on the likes and the names and see what exactly they picked. You know? Okay. So I mean, that's a little much to do.
I have to agree with that.
I don't like if I blatantly just saw, blah, blah, I love this picture, which you really usually don't.
Okay.
If there are a lot of, like some hearts amongst it. But first of all, it would take a lot for me to actually see it.
Okay.
But if it was in my, to my knowledge that they, did heart, I'd be like, all right, whatever. But I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't make a big deal of it.
But you said it's disrespectful though. So
it is, but it'd be in the back of my mind, like, cause that's like a minor thing, honestly. Okay. But sitting here like thinking about that, if I was just seeing this and constantly seeing it, then I think it'd be an issue.
So what exactly about it is disrespectful to you? I'm kind of curious about
because
that.
you really want this person to know that you not only like the picture, you left your finger on the heart of the picture. You took that extra mile. You took the extra step. It's just a little. You're like, hey, look at me. I heart your picture. Like it's just. I don't like it.
I don't know.
That's really deep. Okay. I mean. Okay. I get it. I get it. Nonetheless. So
like I said, like is fine.
So versus from Facebook versus Instagram, right?
Right.
Okay. So
because Instagram doesn't have the features.
Yeah, you can just do a heart. So.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I guess you feel like it's more meaning behind the heart than it is a like.
Honestly, I wouldn't be with somebody that would actually do that.
But what if just like, okay, well, I don't know. I guess for me, maybe because I haven't been in a situation in a very long time, so I don't know how I would actually handle it. Really, right. You know what I mean? So I'll just probably, because I do heart people's stuff and I like people's stuff. Like I hearted your picture.
Well,
like I heart my friend's picture.
Friends, like, yeah. I don't heart dudes' pictures.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan, I heart every picture on IG. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan if you're watching.
MBJ,
you're probably not.
MBJ.
But it's okay. I want to shoot my shots.
Score.
Trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's up?
You in trouble?
But I ain't though. What's up?
Okay, so for example, I'm gonna paint this picture. I love painting pictures. So you're in a relationship.
Picasso.
Yes, artist. So you're in a relationship with this girl, and you notice y'all have mutual friends, and she's constantly hearting a mutual friend that y'all have, and just hearting. You know how you see the picture scroll through, you see her name is Cynthia. Cynthia loved this picture. So how would you address that if you constantly see that?
The picture.
So people say one thing and then they do another, but I think I think if I had to paint the picture, if I had to help assist you paint this picture, you know what I'm saying? So like Picasso and Picasso.
You just hold the canvas and I go.
I'm gonna hold the canvas while you fling the paint. So that's how we're gonna do this.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes dream work. Facts. Anyway, so I think in this particular case, I'd just be kind of like, that's rather peculiar. So let me. Hey, you've been liking a lot of these photos. Is there any particular reason why?
So that's how you would come at her.
Yeah, I think so. Like I really just don't see no point to really get bent out of shape over or something like that, especially like if you don't have any facts. Albeit intuition does speak in a lot of cases, but if it's something like that, I'm just gonna be like, you kind of liking that person's pictures a lot. Like,
so she gonna be like, so it's just the heart.
Just the heart.
Is it though? Is it really?
Exactly.
I'm talking to you. It's just the heart. You tripping. Like, what if she gives you these answers? Like,
and I'm gonna be like, but is it really though?
Yeah, like it's a heart. I have a heart. You have a heart.
Okay, and then I'm gonna be like, so what if there was a scenario? What if the shoe was on the other foot? How would you feel about it?
It all depends if the chick was naked or not, or half naked, or is it a booty shot, or is there boobs?
But with that though, that's like superficial stuff. Now, if these aren't like, a girl like she's, I don't know, taking a selfie.
Like just a regular schmeckler.
Yeah, and then that would be something to worry about.
Oh, really?
I think that's a little more deep. Because of course guys, they like, all that.
That's a real good change up. That's a real good toss up right there.
So
it is because it's like he probably won't. He's probably just liking harden the girl with the boobs in it, but because he's just like more sexual versus the regular schmeggler girl. It's more just like I wonder what she's
So
about.
I think it'd be a little deeper if it was just like a common selfie.
What's up, Kenny?
Honestly, I think the whole damn thing is superficial.
I was
Because anybody can come
Thank
up
you.
there and put a heart on any picture or a smiley or a dick pic on any picture saying
Ain't nobody
yo
know that.
and can't stand you and don't know you.
Yeah.
They just doing it just to get a reaction or just doing it
But when
because.
she painted the picture, it was a mutual friend. So
Yeah.
depending
yeah,
on,
well, you know, I mean,
because Trouble did say
if it's a
that's
friend,
rather
that person's not going to
peculiar.
do nothing's going to be considered negative anyway. So that's probably the only person
But you know
that's
how
real.
but you know how they say females put a guy in a position to shoot their shot. So if a girl study liking a guy picture, that's kind of like her shooting her shot towards the guy.
Right.
It's like now.
Is that really? Or
Yeah,
just saying-
yeah, that's
or
how
is
we
it-
do it.
My
really?
mind, how times have changed.
I swear,
Right.
because I'm thinking
Right.
if you liking a picture or shooting a shot or whatever you're doing to the picture, you just saying you like the picture, don't mean you like the guy. It's
If
like
you-
the picture.
Say for example, we on IG right now, and I
Okay.
see your photo, and I'm just like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting you in a position. Oh, she likes my picture.
Slide
so
in a DM.
You slide in my DM versus me actually sliding your DM, and you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like shooting my shot to give you a hint.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
I,
Y'all never
sorry.
heard of
I
that?
don't like it. I've heard of it and I'm very
Right.
familiar with it, but I don't
Yeah.
like it. I don't like it at all.
What about
We don't
that you
like.
No, it's just I feel like if you're gonna do that, like, why don't you just be like, hey, like,
because
me-
it's not in some of our natures to do
Right,
that.
exactly.
but,
It's definitely not in
but
my
I mean, it's in your nature to be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna like a whole bunch of your
Yeah,
photos.
it's more-
Hopefully you notice. But I mean, it's kind of the same thing, even though it's not. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of related.
Depends on the nature.
Okay. Well,
But
you know,
most of us, like, I will not shoot my shot. So I'm gonna subliminally shoot my shot. Like.
but nonetheless, what did you just say? You just say you're not gonna shoot your shot, but you're gonna subliminally-
indirectly.
You're gonna, but nonetheless, it's still shooting your shot though.
It
So
is,
like, that's
but
why I'm
it's
like,
different.
just go ahead and do it. Just go
But
ahead
okay,
and do
women
it.
and men are totally different. So remember
I
that.
and that is true. That is mindful. So I guess on that note, because I am being a little bit rebellious right now, which is absolutely fine because I do what I want. Anyway, I think
Trouble.
Facts. Thank you. I think on that particular note, like if you gonna go halfway, you might as well go all the way.
But
That's
no,
the
we
way
ain't
that I
doing
feel
all
about
that.
it.
Let me stop you for a sec. It's not in our nature to go full force fled, just sliding
Full
the
court
DM.
press.
No. We're not finna do man to man. We're not finna do that.
Nah.
We're gonna throw up some
We gonna play zone.
Right,
Yeah,
zone.
yeah.
You feel me?
2-3.
Throw up that shot. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna like the pictures, put you in a position to
Right.
hit my line, hit my DM. Now slide the DM. If you
We
don't
gonna give you
get it,
the
you don't get it.
assist.
Period.
I'm not here for it. Anyway,
Well,
carry
it
on.
don't matter.
Moving
So
on.
that's- you gonna have to deal with it. Deal with it.
Whoa, calm down. It does matter. It does matter.
Okay.
Just in a different sense, it does matter. But anyway, carry on.
All right.
What's going on? What else? So what else we got?
Shall I read another?
No, not yet. We're gonna hold off just yet. Just not yet. Yeah.
Should I put this back in the box?
Yeah, you can. So basically, right now, what we're gonna do is open up the lines up to my people that's listening right now. The number is 203-802-5694. Again, that number is 203-802-5694. Call in right now with 50 Shades with Jay. Okay, so right now what we're already discussing is it okay for your significant other to heart or like someone else's picture, and when it becomes repetitive, do you or do you not say anything to your significant other? For me, I would kind of, because I'm not in a position right now,
Right.
so I can't really speak on it, but when I get in a position, I feel like I kind of would possibly let it roll off, but I know me, so I probably would address this situation like, why you over there hiding our pictures and stuff? You ain't hiding my pictures. That's the petty me. But then the grown up me is just like, I'm just gonna let it roll off until I see some activity go on. Because what goes on in the dark shall come to the light. So
Mic drop.
Okay, but what if there's nothing going on? I mean,
then there's nothing going on. Then there's no need to worry or stress about
but how
it.
would you know? All
We
he did
don't
was-
know.
Right. So liking someone's picture can mean just
Hard
that.
liking it, just
it's just
liking
the
it.
picture, not the person. So I'm thinking.
You know what?
For me,
just
I'm
the
thinking it's just
Sure.
that people taking this thing way too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
If someone is making a comment, that took time to write.
Right.
But if you just put a little emoji or something up there and saying, "Okay, I like the picture," well, you like the picture. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay, right? Because you want your partner to see
Right.
other people being attractive or beautiful, and it's okay if he commented on that.
That's
right?
what the like is for, not the
Yeah,
heart.
but
So
you see what
See,
the
those
problem
different
is.
levels,
This
okay?
is the society and how people has actually broken up over little. We got it. Yo, 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 what it do? It's 50 Shades of Jaye talking to you.
Hey, Jay.
Hey.
This T-Mac.
Hey, T-Mac, how's it going?
It's going.
Okay, what you would like to comment on?
I like coming on. It's not a big deal if a male or female likes pictures of the opposite sex on Instagram and Facebook. It's just a like.
Okay. So you wouldn't get mad if your guy like or continuously like or heart the same girl picture?
No.
Okay. All right, thank you. It's just a like. So you heard it first from T-Mac. Thank you, T-Mac, for calling in.
You're welcome. 50 Shades of Jay.
Bye.
So let me ask this. So you know when you painted the picture?
Yes.
And it was actually a mutual friend who was getting the heart.
Right.
So situational, you know, if it's somebody you know, like he said, that's rather peculiar.
Right.
So situational or
Case by case basis.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So people when they call, they're probably thinking like generally. But let's say like
We can say generally because at the end of the day, it goes both ways. You know, it could be generally, it could be a mutual friend, it could be any situation. But you know how to society. I'm gonna let you see. You
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You
It's
know
fine.
how
Go ahead, go ahead.
how the internet and social media get people all in this uproar. People be breaking up over the slightest things, and it's just like, you know what? It's just like it's just a heart. At the end of the day, you know who you go home to. You know who you are as a person in that relationship. So why even care about this like this heart? You know, you got your significant other's heart physically. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Trouble.
So the other thing that I want to add on to that is like, regardless if somebody was like liking a whole bunch of my pictures and so on and so forth, I'm extremely naive.
Okay.
I would just think that individual was being nice, even if it was a woman. Like I would just think that they're being nice. I wouldn't take it for no more, no less.
Okay.
Like even if it was her subliminally shooting her shot. Oh, I got tongue tied. But even if it was her shooting her shot in that context, I would just be like, oh, thanks for all the likes. And
On it.
that's
Go.
because men don't do that like we do, you know. So what a man would do, like you probably like would like a picture constantly and not intend for that to be a shot. However, women, when we go the extra mile, like, I mean, we trying to get seen, like, hey. So because you wouldn't do it, you wouldn't expect somebody else to do it.
so just because I wouldn't do it doesn't mean that men won't do it, because I've actually seen men do
And that is true. But
So-
you personally,
And that's what I'm saying. So the whole thing about like, and that's where it was going back to the whole thing of like what you were talking about, like the shooting the shot and so on and so forth. Like I said, I'm just extremely naive. I just think that a person's being nice, regardless of how many photos that you like. I'm just gonna be like, okay, they just being nice and
All right, y'all.
go.
So, any advice to the girl out there that's getting mad because her baby daddy liking a bunch of people posts?
baby daddy.
Her baby daddy or boyfriend. You know, I had to throw baby daddy out there because, you know, they still be having pies.
The first thing.
Baby daddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
One more time for the people in the back.
Baby daddy. No, but any advice for any girl that's over there in her feelings because her boyfriend is liking a bunch of people, the same girl posted, like, what would you say to her?
Be petty. Tit for tat if you feel some way about it. Just
Oh,
be
no.
I mean, they still together.
I'm giving out bad advice today.
My thing is, if you ain't gonna,
Not on my show, you not. The devil is a lie.
I think, I mean, obviously they're probably still together, so it wasn't enough to ruin the relationship. If they still mad, they just gonna be mad.
And I feel like, again, like I said, if they argue about the likes and hearts or whatever, they don't have a strong foundation either. That's what it really boils down to. Having
I
a
would have
strong,
to.
Yeah,
I
they
actually
have a
would to
strong
agree with that.
foundation.
Cause
You know who you are, you know who you dealing with. So have that solid foundation where you can't poke no holes in it. Can't nobody get in there. They bouncing off your relationship. You feel me, Fizz?
And so, not even so much that, like, I think if y'all have a solid relationship, y'all probably not spend a whole bunch of time on like
That-
social media
exactly,
anyway.
that's what I'm
So-
saying.
Get a high five right
Like
there.
you treating somebody how you want to be treated. If you're not with somebody that's gonna treat you how they want to be treated, you know what I'm saying? It goes both ways.
I've been in the gym, Triple.
Okay.
Ooh, body pump, me and Calandra hit the gym. Yeah, get some gains.
I can't even lift my arms right now.
Okay, so we just kind of wrap that up. I guess it's petty for you to get mad over your guy, your girlfriend liking or hearting people pictures or whatever the case may be. Now, if they go further into putting comments under it, that's a different story. You need to check your mate. But then again, if y'all have a solid foundation, y'all became friends first before lovers, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Social media is just that, social media. Okay, let me open up the lines again to any questions, comments, or concerns we may have on Likes and hearts and
questions, comments,
ha-has.
and concerns.
Ha-has
Oh,
on the
wow.
book.
Boom.
203-802-5694. Again, that number is 203-802-5694. So, would you guys like to pick from another box?
What you got?
I don't know, Calundra. Take it away.
Surprise me.
Kenny Nasty said gonna say 3.
We're gonna do a different one since he keep pushing the 3. Let's go
Wait.
with Jay's fave.
What am I? Y'all may not like mine because I'm like a hopeful romantic or whatever.
No, let's do
We're
the
gonna like them today.
You gonna learn today.
Hey, look at me. What'd I do now? You know,
You know what I did? Put a key in there, lock them on. What is that?
Oh. Hold on a second. It's sticky.
Really though? KW? Really?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Random.
This is
What did it say?
what's considered to be a deal breaker when dating.
Oh, it's pretty interesting.
There's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things.
Where do we start?
Take it away, Calundra. You're our guest on 50 Shades with Jay.
Too many likes on the picture.
Actually, you know what?
Negative.
You know, I was thinking about this earlier. Actually, And
Okay.
it does pertain to social media. I do like if you're potential, and I look at your wall or anything, and you posting some crazy stuff like some stupid
Twerking
vulgar
videos.
stuff like that. Like it's I lost interest immediately.
Okay, so you take into consideration their social media
You know what
as
embarrass
far
me?
as what type of personality they may have and the things they like and dislike.
Oh, definitely, because
I feel like that is key.
you know what I'm saying? Like, because when you type in your status, it said, "What are you thinking?" or something like that, or "What are your
Yeah.
thoughts?" That's on your mind.
Right.
You ain't about to embarrass me.
Okay, so that a nasty background on social media is a deal breaker.
Definite deal breaker.
Yeah. What about you, Trebo?
You know,
You know,
don't do that. Anyway, no, I for me, it's one of those things that it kind of varies and it's kind of case by case. Like, I think if I had to be a little transparent at the current moment, like one of the issues that are not even necessarily issues, but one of the things that I'm noticing about this individual that I was trying to get to know was that,
Okay.
like, even at the very beginning, she would always be like, "Hey, I hadn't talked to you in a certain amount of hours," or "Hey, I hadn't talked to you in 2 hours," like, "Hey, I hadn't talked to you in an hour," and I'm just kind of like, "Yo, like, are we on the time
She
schedule?"
clocking you?
Like, are we on time schedule? I've only known you for like
Week.
Yeah, like a week or like 2 weeks or whatever it was, and like, you know, kind of clacking me, and I'm just kind of like, are we on time schedule? And then whenever like I brought it up, like she felt the ways about that. She was like, you're kind of rude. And I'm like, how am I rude?
So she was that chick that, you know, the messages, she slide the message to that side to see what time last time y'all text.
Right, exactly.
Racy.
So like, yeah, that overbearing thing. If I had to put a label on it, overbearing, like I'm not okay with that. Like, I'm really not okay with that.
Okay, I'm just gonna piggyback off of what you said. Like, it's okay to see when the last time that y'all text, cause like hours and days, like, you know how guys be like, I was asleep. They want to sleep sometimes. Majority of the time, y'all are asleep. But you know, girls be crazy. Like, Negro, you was not asleep. You was playing 2K. But yeah, but when she like clocking you like that, we haven't talked in 2 hours. We haven't talked in an hour and a half.
And
like
at the very
that's extreme.
And at the very beginning, at that, like in the phase of just getting to know each other.
Well, at least she's showing you her true colors right off bat.
Right, and
Exactly.
you know, but just for what was it again? What was it?
the deal breaker.
For deal breaker's sake, to me that's a deal breaker. Like, especially that early on, for you to be that overbearing or whatever. Like, yo, chill. Like, we just getting to know each other.
Right. And I feel like if y'all conversation was flowing and you know the time aspect wouldn't even play a part of it. You know, let it flow naturally.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I
Let
mean?
it organically manifest. Like,
Yes.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yes.
So yeah.
Otherwise, she checking. She like, it's 8:23. Last time we said this was 8:20.
Were y'all
3
just
minutes went
texting
past.
or?
Yeah, like we
Y'all
so
talking on the
yeah,
phone?
we were just texting like she was like, yo, like, you know, take my number, and you know, I took a number and so on and so forth, and like, you know, we would text, and whenever I was available, I would text, and then whenever something would come up, whether I'm at work or whether, you know, I'm out with the fellas or something like that, and I wouldn't text, she'd be like, hey, you know, I hadn't heard from you and such, and
That
you
means
know,
she was like probably clean.
probably, and so and that is like that is a
Some
big, that is a big
cleanliness is
no.
okay.
Like, I'd have to
Some
agree
is
with that.
not.
So to a degree, cleanliness is okay, but like at the very beginning, whenever it's like fresh like that, yeah, it's like a hard. I'm gonna have to do
It's a
a
red
hard pass.
flag.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a hard pass and say that's a big no for me. That's a big no. But anyway, enough about me. What about you, Lady J? That's what the audience and the listeners and the viewers wants to know.
What y'all want to know about me?
Oh.
I'm a killer out here in these streets.
Get your friend. Please get your friend. She is wild.
A deal breaker for me. I would actually have to agree with Kalundra, the social media aspect, because I can't have you out here just being ratchet on social media. But another one of mine, honestly, I put it on the floor right then and there. Kids. Do you want kids? Yes or no? Because I don't have any kids. So if your answer is strictly no, then I'm not about to waste my time in getting to know you. Although they say that their mind can change, but I'm not
about
to change your mind. You know what I mean? You know what you want. If it's a firm no, keep it that way. Go to somebody that has kids, or you know what I mean, to help fulfill your needs. But right now, like, that's a deal breaker for me. It's kids, it's children, because I love the little brats. Yeah.
So I guess I want to ask, like, would you date a gentleman who has kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I commend you.
Yeah, it's like nowadays everybody has kids.
Basically.
Some of them. It's like
it's like a grain of sand, or a speck of salt of
that
how
little
many,
bit
right.
Bring
that
them
does
mustard
not
seed.
have one. Go ahead, get it.
Okay, I have some deal breakers.
Some.
Do you?
I have some. I ain't gonna lie. I have some because I know exactly who I am and what I want.
Oh, so you stuck in your ways?
Huh?
Huh?
Am I setting my way? No, but you know, when you see things that are not gonna work for you, you know it ain't gonna work because I'm not gonna put the time into it.
Okay.
It's gonna be an immediate failure. So for me, I think a big deal breaker is a person who has lack of self-esteem. Because to me, that is a big thing for me. If she's not secure within herself,
Yes.
I can't. That's too much work for me.
Oh my goodness.
So I got to do and tippy toe, and I do all these things to make her feel secure. I understand making a woman feel safe, which is totally different. Totally different. You know what I mean? But if she's not already secure within herself at a certain extent where it's manageable,
Yes.
then it's too much work for me. I'm happy to say no.
How are you attracted?
I have to agree with you. I can honestly, an insecure man is just like, like I know women, we're extra. I'm not even trying to put y'all out there like that, but
Nah.
guys, insecure guys are extra as shit.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like I'm like, yo, I cannot pacify you and
Yes.
make sure you're okay because I'm looking A1 and you scared somebody's gonna take me from you or whatever.
And we all
the
have
case may
insecurities.
be.
We all have
Yeah.
them, you know, but you got to be able to manage it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For me to even give you consideration.
Yeah, I
But
can't
once I
have
see
no
it,
guy
I'm
with
pulling out.
low self-esteem either. Like you always looking for me for like affirmations
Reassurance.
and reassurance. Like at the end of the day, you a man. I know you need some type of love, and I know you need your ego stroke, and I will do all of that. But come on now, yeah, I can't do that either.
You gotta lay the foundation.
Yes.
Foundations. I like that. Good job.
Y'all got kind of quiet behind that one.
What I mean, like,
process?
I mean, no,
We
was
were.
very profound. It was. I mean,
it's a talk show, you know.
It was very profound, and it made sense. Sometimes, like a little bit of silence, you know, it don't hurt. You know,
Never hurt nobody.
On the talk show?
You know,
Never heard nobody.
That signified like a mic drop, but we're back
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
It's like it signified a mic drop.
I'm
We
fine.
got this. We got this.
I'm going to find a sound effect, so, you know.
Oh, please do. Next time,
and we
please
don't
do.
even really.
I think that'll be fun.
Okay. Well, by all means. Where'd you find him at? YouTube, right?
Yeah.
This guy.
Yes. So, any other deal breakers that you would like to discuss? Because I know it's more than one. Like for me, it's the kids, an insecure man. Does insecure go along with jealousy? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Deal breaker. Don't have a car.
Don't have a car. Wow. Do tell Kalundra. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Like,
tell.
I am not about to come and pick you up
Okay.
for a date.
Okay.
I mean, I was 16 years old. My mom drove us to the movies, and that is the last time.
Okay.
You know, I get if your car broke down, like, you know, within a certain amount of time or whatever. But if you approach me and you say, "Oh, shorty, I need a ride," 'cause I ain't got a ride. I need a ride. You know, like what I look like. like you ain't got a ride. I mean,
Come pick me up. I
You
want to
got a
take.
ride
Come pick
card?
me up. I want to take you to the movies.
you want to take me? Like,
But I'm driving.
That's a definite deal breaker.
Definitely deal breaker.
Like, I'm almost 30 years old. What I look like trailing around somebody's son?
Okay.
I ain't even got my own son.
All right. Now. Hello, somebody. Trouble.
Oh gosh, we're in heaven. Y'all too. You know, actually, I can kind of co-sign with that.
Okay.
I can actually partially co-sign with it, and I actually talked about this yesterday. But yeah, I actually did. So, quick scenario: the female did not have a car, and she lived like way in Dallas. I live in Arlington. Yeah, she lives in
Wait a
Dallas.
minute.
And I live in
Better
Arlington.
call you an Uber.
Right, and so she was like, "Hey, can you come get me?" And I was like, "Where do you stay?" She was like, "Oh, I live in Dallas," and I was like,
Dallas is huge.
So, I was like, so what are we gonna do? She was like, well, I'm hungry. Can we get some food? I was like, oh, I've already eaten. So she was like,
You shut that down real
yeah,
quick.
I was like, oh, I've already eaten. Which I mean, truth be told,
Right.
I actually did or whatever. And I was like,
So how did she tell you that she didn't have a car?
so here's the thing. So I was.
Let him finish, I guess.
Right.
The story.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. But so the thing was, I was like, I've already eaten. So were you intending on paying for food? But obviously, due to the fact that you don't have a car, is the first thing. Right. And so she was like, oh, it would have been nice if you could have paid. And I was like, oh yeah. So here's the thing. I got to use my gas to come get you. Then you were expecting me to buy you food, and then if we were gonna come to my house, you were gonna drink up all my liquor. Then I was gonna have to take you to work in the morning. That's gonna be a hard no. I'm gonna have to politely decline on that because that I'm just like, you didn't even bother. Not even that I needed, but the fact that you didn't even offer like any kind of cash money, knowing that you don't have a car, and then you still expecting me to pay for food, and then you were gonna come drink up my liquor.
I'm still stuck on how the fact that she gonna call you and be like, come get me and then pay for my food. Like it'd be different if you come get me, I pay for our food. Like you already asking for one favor. Now you asking for two favors.
She thought vagina was gonna suffice.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she was gonna put that box on you then.
Yeah, she was going to try, and I was already like, by the time the car scenario, I was like,
she need to put them lips on it. You know what I'm saying?
The lips.
Sir,
In the car?
With that being said, I'll make this very, very succinct. Certain things just don't fly because I feel like I kind of feel like that's a buy off, and like certain parts of me are just kind of like, nah, I can't.
So basically, she was gonna put the lips on it, put the box on it for food and a ride.
Yeah, for food.
That's how I'm looking at it. She
a prostitute.
Trying to vagina tax, basically trying to pay vagina tax, and I'm just kind of like
vagina tax. Never heard of that.
Sorry.
That V tax.
That vagina tax. Yeah, we don't accept that here. So you know what I'm
declined.
She had the balls of her, the nerves of her to say, I need a ride. I stay in Dallas, and you buy me food.
How do you know her?
What if it's another side to that?
Okay, what's the other side? Can you paint the picture?
Possibly. Okay, say for instance, Trouble, she just really wanted to spend some time with you. And all she knew was the picture the way she did it. Maybe she would have said, I guess it's a generational thing too, because had a woman, whether I'd known for a long time or just known, but we haven't spent no time together because we just met each other, and this is the opportunity for us to spend some time with each other, I probably wouldn't have cared whether she paid or not. But it's a generational thing, because we had this conversation yesterday. I would have automatically paid, and I would have taken the drive to pick her up, because if it's somebody I might be interested in,
so
I'm
here's
going to
the
make
thing.
it
I wasn't really even that interested.
No, I get it.
I wasn't really even that interested.
So that would have been a hard no.
So Kenny,
yes.
So her having a car wouldn't be a deal breaker for you.
No.
See, older men are different though.
She called me old.
No, but actually, no, it's not.
Veterans.
No, but let's just say what it is.
Yeah,
older, because older men are a little more accommodating.
Okay.
And they don't mind providing. I know this
because
from experience.
They're older. Okay.
But yeah.
I mean, we know that. I've said this before. I think it's a man's job to accommodate when it comes to finance. I just believe that.
Oh, hey!
Hello, somebody.
I think the man should be paying the rent. I think he should pay. Most of the spending should be with him. She can take the money to pay the bills, but I got to provide the money. That's the way I feel.
So, and the thing is, I don't even disagree with that. I actually agree with that. It's just that in certain contexts, like I'm just kind of like, if I'm not like interested in you,
it's a deal breaker.
Yeah, I'm not knocking your.
The deal has been broken.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not knocking your situation.
So if you were interested in a girl,
it'd have been a different scenario. Like I would have already had all of that played out. Like all of that would have been in the works.
You said having a car would be a deal breaker. So how would you be interested in someone who?
Well, I would be able to work around that.
So
not exactly a deal breaker.
Why I said I can kind of agree with you. That's why I said.
Oh, he said cosign. So kind of somewhat.
I can kind of agree with you.
Okay.
I see what you did there. You tried. You almost got me. You
I'm
almost
just
got
saying,
me.
you sharp.
High five. You almost got me, but that's why I said kind of. I'm trying to make sure I'm really careful with my words. But anyway, go ahead, Lady J. You got this.
I like it. I like it a lot. We're having so much fun, guys. I don't want to leave. But anyways, so far we talked about some deal breakers, mine being kids and insecure men, Troubles being a girl without a car, and what was the other one?
Well, mine actually was the guy without a car.
What was the first one?
Mine was shucks. What was the first
already.
one? I did.
Social media.
No, that was
mine
yours.
was social media too.
Overbearing or being super clean.
Clean.
Being super clean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's that number, real quick? What's that number?
Oh,
Because I
you
feel like
want
we
the
need some more
number?
callers.
We
What's that
need some
number?
callers.
We need some more callers.
203-802-5694.
One more time for the people in the back.
203-802-5694.
Uh huh.
Shout out to Calandra for the beats. Beatboxing. Kitty, I see you over there.
You finally got the freestyle like you wanted to.
Freestyle Friday in the building. You know what it is. It's Jay, don't forget the E.
I'm
I'm a
tired of
rapper
shit
now.
already.
I'm a rapper now. So call us now. Like Cleo, call me now. You got that?
Oh shit! Actually, yeah, you do.
Call me now.
You need a crystal ball now.
To discuss your deal breakers when it comes to dating. What are you guys' deal breakers, and are you going to accommodate those deal breakers for the special somebody? We didn't even talk about that. That's a good question.
What?
If you really like somebody.
Well, he
He did say he would accommodate if she really liked him.
No, not even a little bit.
No, I
not
just
even.
can't.
You know what?
I've been there, done that. You know.
So in that particular context, as a woman, I can understand that. I can't even say that I would fault you for that.
Yeah.
I really
Like I
can't.
said, been there, done that.
Okay. It's like babysitting.
Like back in the day when we were younger, didn't everybody have a car that's different? But now we're older. You have plenty of opportunities to get a car, get a job, save for a car.
Yeah.
Have somebody co-sign for you for a car. You know what I mean? So with
Oh.
that being said, you could have bought a cash car. You could have got a little Batmobile, Junkmobile, a little
Income
Cup
tax.
Hut. You know what I mean? Like it's so many ways you can get a car. Like, and if you don't have a car right now, you can borrow somebody's until you get one. But don't fake it until you make it.
Well, you gotta have a job first.
Yeah.
To answer your question real quick, she told me that how did I find out that she did not have a car?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you never answered that.
She had a sugar daddy. So yeah, she had a sugar daddy. So
Was it Sugar or was it Splendor?
No. You know what? What's the
Wait
difference?
a minute.
Put me
You
up
mean
to
like a
speed.
pimp?
I guess I
Because
don't
if
really.
you got a sugar daddy, you gonna have a car.
That's not really the same thing.
Okay, tell us the difference.
Well, because if
Kenny.
she doesn't have a car, but she has a sugar daddy, like I'm saying,
He
sugar
paying
daddy
all
will
the
buy
rent.
you a car.
Well, he's taking care of her, and she's accommodating him. That's
Right.
a sugar daddy.
She paying that vagina
a
tax.
pimp, she ain't
But
accommodating him.
I would
She
ask
out
my
working
sugar
for
daddy
him.
for a car.
I'm gonna raise my hand on this one. But if you have a sugar daddy, I'm pretty sure he breaking off you some type of bread that you can save your money up to get a cash car.
Or
She was
he'll buy
paying.
it.
She was paying. He was paying her mortgage.
And the money that she
Wait.
was gonna pay her mortgage
Wait.
with, she should have saved up.
Wait.
But
I don't
she's
think
not
she
a
had a
smart
job.
hoe.
Mortgage.
I don't think she had a job. Anyway, look, don't carry
She's
on.
not a smart hoe.
Mortgage.
Can we
She
invite
owned
her
a
to the
home.
studio?
No, we cannot.
Please
No, we
do, because I
cannot.
have some words for
You got some
her.
questions.
No, because then she gonna be like, oh, so you been talking shit about
Why
me on the show?
asking
No,
all
no,
them
no,
questions?
Yeah.
Asking all them questions.
no. That's not the way we live it. Anyway, so moving on.
Mortgage
It's a story
though.
for the show.
Okay.
Y'all are terrible. See, not putting my foot
Sugar-
in
You
my mouth.
already
I'm
know
not
what's
putting my foot in
going
my
down
mouth
today. It was going down today. I was super excited.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we already covered 2 topics today. I don't have any callers, maybe because it's Friday.
People
the
probably
weather's
out there.
nice. Well, it's not here in Texas. I know my Michigan folks, they 67. So as soon as it turns 67, turn
that's
67 like
cold.
it's an age. But no, it's 67. Yeah, degrees in Michigan. So they get the barbecue and everybody want to bring out
Wow.
the rims, go to the car wash. Yeah, it's big there when it gets 67.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
But we
just
are the
67.
alternative to television. So whatever they're doing, they can turn
Yeah.
to us instead of looking at TV.
This is true.
Check us out.
Check us out right now. KMWI.
So,
Get it right.
let me ask y'all something.
KMWI.com.
Oh gosh.
Hey, players fuck up all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's true. Anyways, what you was about to say, Treble?
How y'all feel about like bad breath and like messed up teeth? Is that,
Oh, those are not.
I know they're not necessarily deal breakers, but
Bad breath is.
oh, is it?
That's halitosis. If you can't get rid of it, then that's a different story. Then you can't. I don't care how many peppermints you pop in your mouth. Your breath's just gonna always stink.
Yeah. I can't do it.
So,
No.
as far as appearance go, before we even get to that step and even asking about deal breakers or whatever the case may be, I look at your teeth. I look at your shoes. Your appearance has to be tip-top shape. I mean, like my first boyfriend that I ever had was a plumber. So he hollered at me in his work clothes. So he was filthy, but his approach was different. He had nice teeth. I mean, his conversation was different, everything. Like he told me he was excuse my clothes. I just got off work. You know, if you say something like that, but if you just looking raggedy, talking about, hey, baby girl in the blue pants,
So that's
me holler
another
at
deal
you.
breaker. Looking busted.
looking busted, and then your approach, baby girl with the blue pants, hey, you in a yellow
Let me
shirt,
tell you something. Let me holler at
come
you.
here, hey, and they do that little gangster run they do. Like, no,
Let me
stay
tell
over
you something.
there.
Let me tell you
And
something.
don't holler at me from the back. Don't do that. You see my butt? No, wait till I turn around, then try to holler.
Slow down.
Like, don't do that.
This one.
Yeah. What about you? I feel like, wait, before you answer, I feel like Kalondra's a little bit too quiet.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go, Kalondra,
I'm
you're the
just- I'm
guest.
just listening.
We need you to be talking. You're the guest. I see him all the time.
No, you see me every other Friday. Anyway, carry on.
What? Wait, what was the question?
Come on, you wasn't listening. What's happening?
I was just asking about bad breath and
Oh
and
yeah,
like,
oh
stuff
yeah,
too.
oh yeah. That, okay, bad breath is a deal breaker. If they're looking filthy, it better be because they just got off of a filthy
Okay.
job. Shoes. I mean,
What if they lean into doing a gangster lean?
what?
What if they force is doing a gangster lean? They like leaning to one side.
Brittany.
You know, I mean, not everybody. Pause.
Pause for the cause. Message.
Yo, what it do? It's 50 Shades of Jay talking to you. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Jaye, this is Gina.
Hey, Gina. Is it 2 N's or 1?
It's one.
Okay, Gina. What's up? What you want to talk about today?
So I want to talk about the deal breakers.
Okay.
So one of them is being insecure. A man that's insecure, no, that's a deal breaker. A man who's very controlling is a deal breaker. And a man who has no ambition, like he has no drive, no nothing. So I'm a person who likes to, always think about my next move, my next goal. A person who just is content and just comfortable. That's a deal breaker for me.
Okay, you have some great deal breakers. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, I don't like a controlling dude neither. Like,
No.
don't control me. Like, give me my space. Like, again, the whole timing thing, like Trouble said, you study clocking me where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm with. I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? But again, too, ambition, like a man with goals, that's key, Gina. You have some good deal breakers.
That's good, real good.
Yes. Thanks, Gina. Anything else you would like to add to the show?
Oh no, thank you.
Thank you, Gina. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Insecure, controlling.
Yes, I
Very
wasn't
good.
like, yeah, that was our very good deal breakers. Thanks, Jenny, again once for calling in. Controlling, ambition. Like, you can't be comfortable. I don't like when guys get content either.
Yeah.
And comfortable. Like, if you got a job right now and you just okay with being in that position, no, I need you to be trying to get a promotion. I need for you to try to learn something else, to do something else, to teach yourself, educate yourself on different areas so you can move around within that company. Like, tell me your plans, your goals, and what you want to do. Don't just sit there and be comfortable with just making that amount of money. You've been there for so many years. Yeah.
You know what?
What? Chicken butt?
I'm tired of your shit already. Go ahead, Miss Collette. Go ahead.
So I was with a guy, and when we broke up, he said, "You didn't complete me."
Oh.
So then I realized that you should already been complete.
Hello, somebody.
You know what I'm saying? So had I known that he wasn't complete in the beginning of the relationship, that would have definitely been a deal breaker. Like, you can't be, like, I feel like he was looking at social media memes too much, and then probably got, submerged into this.
Relationship goals, type.
Yeah.
With Candy
And,
Drika.
he was 42 years old.
Wait a minute.
You know, like.
Kenny, them your people.
But it's like, it was out of nowhere, you know? So then it's like, wait a minute. You ain't complete at 42 years old.
So okay, I'm sorry, I hate to jump in.
Go for it.
On your show.
Again.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, he
Touche.
said you don't complete him.
You didn't complete me.
Now I can understand that to a certain extent. Meaning complete me, okay, most of us men who are, I say quality men.
Okay.
I kind of consider myself a quality man. So we want a woman that's going to not necessarily fill in some gaps, but support us in a way to where it's going to enhance our existence. So maybe that's what he meant, enhancing. You didn't enhance him in the way he wanted to be enhanced.
So like an extra push. Like, again, if he's in a position he wants to move forward and get a promotion, he's looking for me to support him, but also encourage him to do better so he
That
can.
could be part of it too, but the
Okay.
other side of it depends on where he is in life too. Now he's still behind the 8 ball, still trying to figure this shit out. Then Kalondra's exactly right. But if he's moving, okay, I'm using me as an example.
Okay.
I'm extremely ambitious,
Yeah.
and I'm goal oriented. So if I get with a woman who can't understand that she's going to deflate me.
Right,
She's going to become
okay.
a problem to me.
Okay.
So for the man who is moving, he's driven, he's
And that wasn't him.
you know what I'm saying? And You know, that wasn't him? Okay. So then I guess for him, he's looking for a woman, because everybody's looking for their Michelle Obama.
You
what
know,
I'm saying?
and he bought me that Michelle Obama book because I am a big fan of Michelle Obama. However, it's weird when we broke up, he said that, and then he tried to get back together.
Oh.
So
did he find the rest of himself then?
I guess so. Like,
And he was ready to give you a piece of him then?
I guess. 'Cause
I'm
let me tell you, I was doing what I was supposed to do.
Hello, somebody.
This guy's almost as old as your daddy. You know, you okay with that?
Who?
Hey.
My dad? Yeah.
Yeah, your dad just.
I mean,
told
because
me
I'm
that.
very mature for my age.
I
so.
see.
So,
Go ahead, Trouble.
I often say, but the thing about that is, like, for him to be that old and seeking someone as young as you, I kind of feel like that's
Contradictory to what he said.
right. Not and so much like I kind of feel like you're on the same playing field as someone that young or whatever. Like that shouldn't be the thing.
I think he needed an excuse or something.
That's what very well could have been.
Which didn't make sense.
And we got another call.
Hi.
This is 50 Shades with Jaye.
Hey.
Yo, what it do? It's 50 Shades with Jay talking to you. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is Nay.
Hi, Nay. How's it going?
Good.
Okay, what would you like to comment on today?
One of my deal breakers.
Okay, what's your deal breaker?
Hey.
So, one of my deal breakers is poor communication skills.
Oh, that's everybody.
Everybody. That's a good one. Do tell. Go give me some more details about that.
Okay, so I was talking to this guy, and every time I would get mad, he would just like run and leave without talking to me like a long and saying, "Hey, why did that make you mad?" Or why did you feel that way? It was just like, "Okay, you have an attitude problem," and I'm gone.
Wow.
A week later, he'll try to come back. And it's like, boy, like, we're not keep, like, talking to me, tell me, you know what I'm saying? It was just, he had just had poor communication skills. It was like, instead of, like, talking to me like a grown man, it was just, he would want to leave.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually a good breaker. I feel like a lot of people deal with that when it comes to relationship. It's just a matter of but you hit the nail right on the head when you said boy, because that's a boy. Like, I know everybody communicate differently, but you don't just up and leave when you see somebody that you're talking to mad at a situation that has just occurred. Like, come on now. That's not something you do. Yeah, but
Yeah, that's a big one for me.
all right, thanks Nate for calling in.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye.
Well. Poor communication. What a common thing.
Communication, real nation. That's all I'm gonna say. Period. Like, without communication, you don't have understanding.
Uh-oh, Rashad
Without
coming in.
understanding, you don't have communication.
I'm chilling.
You can't get one without the other. And the fact that she said that the guy would leave when they would argue, like, come on now, how old are you? Like, she
Right.
said, how old are you? Like, you come and talk to me like you're a grown man, right? You say you're a grown man. Come holler at me, sit down, and we gonna talk like
Yes.
two grown adults.
Yes.
What you're not gonna do is leave, and then we both have this argument up in the air. You mad, I'm mad. Like, no, ain't no telling what you would go out there and do when you mad. You know what I mean? Like, deal with that stuff here. What's up?
Can I play devil's advocate?
I
it.
was waiting on that. I knew it was coming because it
One of
was
y'all
going to
can.
either be you or it was going to be me. Go ahead.
They
Go
were looking at
ahead.
each other
What
like,
Trump? I think you should respond as well. My voice got
Okay.
deeper. Okay, anyway.
Go ahead.
So this is what I think. I think that, in some cases, because I've been guilty of that, and the reason because I know whatever the circumstance is, my temperature's building.
Okay.
So I need to walk away. Now, there's a situation.
But do you communicate that with her before you just walk away? It's
Oh,
different.
I tried to get it in.
It's a
But
difference when you be
yeah.
like, okay, well, I'm gonna walk away because
Right.
your tone or your level of communication is
Right.
different. I'm just gonna,
But if he just split and went ghost because
Right.
he didn't want to talk about it, then that's a different thing.
yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go. My
No,
bad.
go ahead. No, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
just feel like, again, if we're arguing in my voice, because I'm a very loud person, and I get high pitched, you know what I mean? And if you be like, you know what, I'm gonna wait until you calm down. I'm gonna remove myself, and we're gonna come back and talk. Like, if you can talk to me like that, but if you just up and storm in the midst of us going back and forth, no, that's not gonna work out for me. It's not gonna work out. Go ahead, Trevor.
Well, so juxtaposed to that, one of the other things is you also have to consider that sometimes, like KW said, or Kenny said, whenever you have whenever you know yourself and you know that you have a temper, certain things are just not allowed, or not even that. Let me not even say allowed, but certain things you know that you can't deal with or don't want to deal with, especially if you're trying to verbalize that, like, hey, like we need to chill out, and they still just like,
Yeah.
like
That's different. Absolutely.
Right. So like in that particular case, I'm just gonna be like, you know what, I'm done. I'll holler at you tomorrow. And I'm just
Right, because I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I'm telling you, okay, calm down, stop raising your voice, okay, you know what? I'm not about to sit here and take this.
Right.
I'm going to remove myself from the situation. But again, communicate that to that person. You know what I mean? Before just storming off.
It's
It's not always possible.
Right.
But I mean, you can yell it. All right, you're not listening. I'm gone. Like, you know, at least communicate that. Like, just.
But are they hearing it though? Is the question. Is the
Probably
next question.
not.
See, so
You absolutely
but,
right.
but yeah, but anyway, I don't like not to get too heavy, but I just want that. I just want to kind of jump on the back of that. But
Let's ask
anyway.
Calandra. Calandra's too quiet over there.
Right, I was
I was
gonna
just
say.
waiting for my turn.
Go ahead. You
Go,
got,
girl. You got the mic.
sauce?
Honestly, you know, I don't really get into arguments. Like you know, I've never had a guy raise his voice.
Very rare. She's the one rare girl that don't get into arguments.
like not like verbal arguments.
Okay.
You know, like it'll be a disagreement, and then I, like for example, with my ex, you know, we would just kind of sit there in silence because I got to process what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to just blurt, and I want to, you know, be smart about it, but eventually,
Go on, Jaye.
eventually, like the silence, you know, it gets awkward. So then I'm like, come and talk to me. But I don't like you can let time go by.
Yeah.
You know, y'all can sit in silence for a bit, and then, but if you let too much time go by, it's like it gets, like I said, it gets weird. It gets awkward. So at some point, you do have to communicate. And with me, like I said, I don't really argue. I don't like to raise my voice. I'm a very calm person generally. So
This is true.
I mean, we can mentally sit there and figure it out separately, and then come together, you know, with our ideas. That's just how I've always worked out.
And like Trouble said earlier, ain't nothing wrong with a little silence. Because it becomes uncomfortable, and then you process and everything. Like, okay, you're able to calm down if it was a heated discussion, and then you go back and then you talk it out. But I don't feel like storming out is the solution. It's not never the solution to storm out on somebody that you care about in the midst of a heated argument. Anything can happen. Like, I'm just a firm believer that I don't even like to go to bed mad at my significant other. Like, you not sleeping in the next room. Like, my G, you sleeping next to me. We mad. We gonna talk about it and we gonna cuddle. Even if you don't want to talk to me or touch me, we gonna still lay in the same bed. I just, because life is too short. You don't want to go to bed mad. You don't want to. You leave and something happened. Like, I'm just, you know, let's get it settled.
And I agree with that. The only thing is sometimes you can't control that.
Yeah.
So the person's gonna walk out, like, you know, when my ex and us, you know, we had an argument. Like normally, you know, he would leave for work. I'll go downstairs and, you know, say bye or whatever, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
But like before we broke up, you know, I noticed he was different. So I was like, "What's up?" And he was just like, "I'm going to work." You know.
Yeah.
Now that did upset me, but I can't control that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is just wait it out, you know, and then have a discussion later whenever you can. But like I said, unfortunately, you can't control what they do.
Thank you.
Unfortunately.
Let's open it back up to the callers at 203-802-5694. Again, that number is 203-802-5694.
Calm me down for your deal breakers in relationships. Yes.
So a little off topic, but I gotta.
It's
commend
okay, we
you.
go off topic.
I gotta commend you, Lady J. Like, you are handling the show, you are handling these callers, and like getting everything taken care of. You're handling this stuff like a champ. I'm so proud of you.
Pop my collar.
Like, yeah, you were doing really good, like handling the business. So like, kudos to you. Like, kudos
Thank
to
you.
You're getting these callers in here. You getting people like really involved and so on and so forth. And this is what, like, your 4th show, isn't it? Like,
It's
your
my first show. Can you
like,
say
like
fourth?
your like
Yeah,
show
it's
number
my
4.
first show.
You getting
Fourth
guests in here and all of that. So like, good job. Look at
Lady.
you. Just I see you blooming. You blooming in the drought over here. I see what's going on. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
I like it. Yes. I love it. Thanks,
Good job.
Kenny.
Good
That's
job.
awesome.
Hey, you find it.
Good job.
So far, guys, we done talked about the social media stuff. Again, if you petty and, you know, you like the hearts and stuff and all that, don't dig too much deep into it. It is what it is. It's social media. Who cares?
Right.
You know who you with. And then we talked about the deal breakers. What's your deal breakers? Stand firmly in your deal breakers. If this is a no for you, it's a no. Do not change your mind. Do not settle because you're lonely or alone. Go for it.
Deal breaker. Do you remember we were talking about people with children under a certain age?
Oh, yes. That
And
is a
these
deal
dudes be creeping
breaker.
with the baby mama. Like, if your kid is 3 and below, I can't.
Yes. Because I feel like you just had that child 3 and below.
Yeah.
Like, so you still like involved. You're
Yeah.
super busy, and most guys, some guys do not know how to have that balance when it comes to children and their in the dating scene if they're not with their baby mother.
Yes, there was a post and it said a single guy said, being a single guy with a baby mama is trying to get a job with
With a felony. Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that's true.
It's true.
What you got? 3? What? How?
3 strikes you out? I don't know. But yeah, so because of it, especially if you have a Nama, and then you have a newborn. Come on now.
Oh,
Don't try to holler when you just have a newborn.
exactly.
Like, that baby fresh.
Oh my gosh! Like, yeah.
She said that.
Fresh out the
She said
womb.
that baby is
You
fresh.
were just holding her hand in the hospital bed
And
to push the baby out.
Like, come on now, like,
Wow.
guys, please. If you know you still creeping and sleeping and kissing on your baby mama, like, do not approach somebody that you're not ready for. Leave them alone. Like,
They think they have
period.
her forever, is what I hear.
But it go both ways. Some chicks be like, oh, that's my baby.
Oh yeah,
daddy.
definitely. They be crazy.
So
why I be
are
like-
you? I'm sorry. So are you going to wait for that guy to tell you that, or are you going to do your research before you open up your
He
heart
needs
to
to
that guy?
tell. Like, I'm not about to
But
research your
we
page.
know guys ain't gonna tell.
Y'all don't tell
If
shit.
they really, not all guys, I'm saying some guys won't tell. And so you need to just scrutinize everybody when you first meet them because we're in that day and age.
Oh,
You
I
can
asked
become
off real.
anybody.
Like, you got kids? How old your kids? What's your relationship with your baby mama?
Right.
Y'all good? Y'all ain't good? What's up? Like, I need to know these things before I even get invested. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time because I don't have time to waste on you in your baby mama situation
Right.
because I have zero tolerance. When I tell you zero tolerance for disrespect and drama,
Oh yeah.
don't need that type of
Zero.
stuff. Energy
Below 0.
in my space
Sub
right now.
0.
What's up, Trouble?
Oh, I'm just. Go ahead. I'm just waiting.
It's just
I
because
wanna
you know
see
what? People place you in a situation that you don't even know you're in.
Yeah.
So, like I said, from experience. So yeah,
We learn
that
from
has
our
become
experience.
a deal breaker. Like you learn from it, and I'm not about to be here while you over there.
Right.
Like, just as they say, women with children are damaged with problems. So are men.
Hello, somebody.
Damage.
Hello, somebody.
Capital damage with a capital D.
Hey,
You know.
Why you looking at what?
No offense, but
because you're the only guy on the show besides Kenny.
Whoa, calm down.
he don't have any kids, so he doesn't
Right,
really
thank
have much
you.
to say.
Yeah, I don't
But
have no kids.
how about a
Not-
woman with children?
You know, I'm still kind of on that. I'm still super leery of women with kids.
What
I'm still
age
super
would be the
leery.
deal breaker?
Probably like if it's like 5 and under. Like if he's like 5.
5 and under.
Yeah, well, like five and under. Like because I think from one of the previous experiences that tried to manifest itself, and I'll say this real quick because we only got like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'll try to say this real quick. Whenever I did try to date this specific lady with this child that was still under 5, like she, child did something. I can't even remember what it was, and I was like, whoa,
Oh,
like
bad
you know,
cases
yeah,
are-
like,
is
and she was like, and she came to the rescue and was like, oh no, you don't, this is my baby, and and he has a dad, and I was like, oh.
Oh.
You know, I was like, that's my cue.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
exactly.
Peace out
Like
the door.
probably about like 2 minutes after that, I was like, hey, I enjoyed my night. I'm gonna go. And she texted me a couple of days, hey, do you wanna
Negative
Nope, I
ghostwriter.
don't.
It's
I
not
don't.
gonna happen.
I don't.
That's a deal breaker too. People with bad kids. If you can't control your kid, I'm not about to come in your life and control your kid neither.
Yeah.
So real quick, it's not
Discipline.
necessarily-
I'm sorry. Discipline kids.
It's not necessarily bad because I think for me, like if I'm going to date a woman with a child, she needs to allow me to step in and like be that positive role model for that. For
Hold
the child.
on. At what point?
Well, and that's why I said 5 and under, like that's still kind of leery or whatever. But like once a kid has kind of gotten up in age and they start to become a little bit more cognizant of things or whatever, to where if they ask me a question and I can talk to them or whatever, then I feel like that's reasonable.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, Kalandra, thanks for being my guest on my show. Tell the people where they can find you at, though.
Oh, hi. You can find me on Instagram at CALUNDRA.RENAE, Kalundra.Renee. Facebook, Kalundra Moore. Thank you.
Awesome. Trouble, you want to say anything to the people?
I'm everywhere you want to be. I'm like MasterCard. All things Trouble on their social media, and that's my handle.
Oh.
Awesome sauce. And again, Jorinda Hardaway on Facebook, Jorinda Hardaway on Instagram. And it's always a pleasure to apply the pressure. This is 50 Shades with Jay. Signing out.